Get in my way, tryna stop my drip. A hating ass nigga could never. Brand new 40 with a big black clip with your bitch in my whip being extra. When I'm on the scene, it's cookies and cream. These thoughts think we go together. But I'm a king, so I need a queen. Can't be fucking you thoughts forever.
Grand Rising, my beautiful people. Shout Ball RP back with another episode of the one and only Cookies and Coffee. Good coffee this morning. I made it myself. Real tasty, real tasty. But yeah, so man, listen. Today's topic is do not take the vaccine. Big shout out to my brother Haki. You know what I mean? Behind them walls, he reached out to me and told me he wanted me to touch on that. And I told him I would. So, I'm going to keep it G and be a man of my word and tap into that. But y'all knew that subject was coming. But we finna talk about it. And I know it's going to be a lot of y'all that's going to be like, why we shouldn't take the vaccine? I don't see what the big deal is. Why we shouldn't do it? Because God said so. That's why. Number one, y'all don't know what's in that shit. Number two, it's sponsored and paid for by one of the richest men in the world. Y'all can pay for vaccines, but y'all can't pay to stop wars. Y'all can pay for vaccines, but y'all can't pay to create cures. Y'all can pay for vaccines, but y'all can't create better security for the necessity of certain issues that we have. Come on, man. A lot of things not adding up. So it makes you raise an eyebrow, especially in this Aquarius age. See, when we was dealing with the Pisces age, it was easier to deceive and manipulate us. We couldn't see what was coming, but we wide awake. So the hoax got to get super real now. The attacks on America got to be super real now. The media and they witchcraft got to get super real now. They got to up their game. They got to step their game up because too many people are waking up. We are aware of what they've been doing to us through Hollywood, what they've been doing to us through NASA program, what they've been doing to us through the news, what they've been doing to us economically, politically, like all that. We see all the WWF, the fakeness in it all. And we just want the truth. And those who know what the truth already is, we shine in that light. And the more we shine that light, they try to dim it. But I'm going to tell you like this. The good book say, when they do the mark of the beast, it'll go in your forehead, it'll go in your hand. The forehead represents your third eye. They basically closing that motherfucker. So you can keep seeing through your double vision to create this double reality. The other one is in your hand because your hand is what you use to spin, buy, sell, or trade. If you don't abide by these rules, who knows? You might not be able to do none of that shit. You might only be restricted from certain things like how they do with felons. Who knows? But it's going to have an effect if people don't play their game. But we never had to play the game to begin with. We just got to come together and plan, plot, and strategize and overthrow this bullshit. Or just don't participate in the game no more. But I know too many of you love your material things. Too many of you love your country. Too many of you love your president. Too many of you will do whatever in your power to protect the things that you have and work so hard for, correct? Yeah. So the good book also says that people will defend the system. People will fight against their own family, their own friends, their own lovers to protect the system. Then if everybody do wake up and start to fight, that's when they're going to bring out martial law, right? So you got to be prepared for that too. You strapped? What your gun game looking like? You never know what's going to happen at no moment, no point in time, because they always plotting. But they move based on our level of consciousness. They move based on what we accept, what we participate in, what we become easily influenced by. So what's so hard about telling them, no, you don't want to take no shot? Don't try to say, oh, we've been taking shots since we was little. Oh, well, we did it with the chicken pox. Okay, true, but what the hell happened to them? It make me wonder, was we supposed to take the shot? Did they stop something natural from happening because chicken pox created something else in us that we don't know about? What the hell happened to chicken pox? They extinct, right? A lot of things become extinct when you think about it, with all these new gadgets and stuff that they come out with. Once again, we are in the age of Aquarius, which represents hopes, wishes, and inventions. While they inventing, we hoping and wishing. for a new earth, a better world, a better life, an easier way of life. And you know, we don't know what's going to happen with the cash society. We're going through all this coronavirus, a shortage on change, shortage on supplies and products, a hang up on services. Like, we've been in this new world order phase forever, going through these ups and downs, these Ebolas, these anthraxes, these so-called terrorists, these Sammy Hooks, these black folks getting killed, all this different stuff coming up, and certain pieces not adding together. It's like, what else? What the hell are we really going to do, people? So with all that being said, no, I wouldn't trust taking no vaccine, man. And I feel like everybody should stand on their square and hold their nuts when that time come, if that time come, because we don't know how real it is. We don't know how far they pushing it. And yeah, we done heard and seen on YouTube channels and news that people that took the shots and had negative effects come from that experience. We had people die from it. We had people that say, oh, it's okay, it's fine. It made me feel better. I slept better. I feel like a totally different person. And we don't know if that's real or fake either. I'm in the world of video and audio, so I know how easy it is to manipulate, to edit, to put stuff together and make it look like something that it's not. I know how easy it is to create commercials to make people buy shit. I know how easy it is to pay people to go on weight loss commercials and talk about, yeah, I lost so-and-so amount of pounds. And like, I get it. I know how this shit works. They trick us all the time with movies like Apollo 13 and shit with the outer space crowd. I can go on and on. My point is, do not be easily manipulated and deceived, and don't love your flesh so much that you lose your soul. Trust me when I say this. There is an award for telling the government no. Like, for real. Malcolm X told you best, bro. The true, hold on, I want to make sure I say it right. The price for freedom is death. You know what I'm saying? I know don't nobody want to die. You want to live your life. You want to be here for your kids. You don't want to die before your kids. I get all that. But when it comes to realization, when you understand your higher purpose in this realm and what's going on within this realm, you got to realize that a lot of things are out of your control. And you have to play your part, and you got to be true to yourself just as well as your maker. Not to man. Do not be true to man. Man that's in authority, higher places, or man that's in society, living life on autopilot, trying to convince you to follow the ways of those who pulling the covers over your head. No, use individual sense in the common world. That's just as well as saying be in the world but not of the world. So why follow a trend? If you already don't like to follow trends, especially all y'all who talked all that shit about post your challenge trend and all that, they don't follow no damn trend of taking no vaccine shot. If you're going to follow the trend of real God bodies and light workers who know better. And sacrifice whatever you have to remain true to yourself and have ownership of your soul. I know some of y'all like, it ain't that serious, it ain't that deep, you know what I'm saying? Man, you don't know. Shit, a lot of y'all run to the hospital all the time for every little thing and be wondering why y'all still on meds. And be wondering why you got to go back again and again and again. Like, I ain't telling nobody don't go to no hospital, because if I break a bone, I'm going to the hospital. You feel me? But I'm just saying, if it's something that you can heal and you know it ain't that serious, handle your business. And if it's something otherwise, pay attention to all your paperwork. Pay attention to the doctor that's working on you. Ask them questions why they doing what they doing. Ask them what's their intent. All that, because you got a right to know all that to feel good. Just like people that have cases, fire their lawyer, you should be able to fire that doctor and get a doctor that's going to come in there with good intent that you feel good about. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. But when it comes down to the vaccine, don't do it. Like, for real, don't do it. And if you will go do it, but you better say a big boy prayer and hope that God give you a get fucked up free pass, you know what I'm saying? But on some real shit, man, if you can go without doing it, do that. And if y'all are afraid or feel like it really ain't gonna be nothing else that we could do, then we all need to pray and meditate on that consistently to build up that momentum to make them realize that this is a bad idea for mankind. Because at the end of the day, the power lies in our hands and our minds and our souls and in our hearts. For real, they ain't nothing without us. The government need us to feel in control, to feel like they're in power, to have something to laugh about and enjoy their life and to make themselves feel more superior than others. You got to understand the game of life and how it's working and how it's played. So, yeah, be smart about what you follow, what you listen to, what you look at, and what you become influenced by. Because this government shit is serious, man. Like, it'll have your head completely fucked up. You watching the news all the time. You getting paranoid. You creating that level of fear. You activating your soul from a fear vibration. You can't move forward. You having nightmares. You scared to go out. You scared to shop. You scared to celebrate holidays because you think your family members got corona. Like, I can go on and on. But at the end of the day, it's bigger than that. And our mission and our purpose on earth is stronger than that. Shit, man, y'all better not take that goddamn vaccine. Man, you might turn into a damn robot. You might create an access wave to become a clone. You know what I'm saying? You might start acting like an animal. Yeah, you might start barking like a dog in the middle of the food line or some shit. Like, you might start automatically feeling, you might be a man and out of nowhere start feeling like a woman and vice versa. You don't know what the hell that shot gonna do to you or your kids for that matter. Like, for real. We've been getting bit by mosquitoes and shit, attacked by all kind of shit, catching crazy rashes, people out there catching sexual diseases and all kind of shit, healing themselves or getting treated without no damn vaccine. Like, for real, man. I mean, they just had, something they had in Times Square in New York, where them artists was performing. You seen everybody in the crowd. You seen everybody that was on stage, whoever the main artist was, they background singers, the people that played the instruments, the band, whatever. Why the artist performing with the mic, the only one who ain't had no mask on, like, just because you a main rapper and you need to do all the main vocals, like you ain't gonna catch corona because you the main artist. Like, bro, your mouth open like a mother, like you access to it the most. But for them to risk that and let every artist do that and it was cool, that just looked funny to me. That didn't make sense to me. For Trump to say all them times, and he a Gemini, so you know he gonna be raw. For him to say all them times, fuck a man ain't wearing that shit. Something got to be up with that, bruh. And then turn around, oh, he got it. Yeah, because he blew, I don't know, yeah, turn that shit off. My bad, y'all. But yeah, then you act like it don't exist, then they make you act like you got it too. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna talk y'all head off. I ain't finna try to command, demand, or make nobody feel like they obligated to take my advice, even though there's some real pure stuff that I'm telling y'all. But man, take heed to what I say, let it marinate. Like I always tell y'all, go do y'all own research. You know what I mean? YouTube, Facebook. It's a lot of people talking about it. It's a lot of nurses who talking about it. It's a lot of nurses who done quit their job because they know it's a fluke. There's a lot of nurses who done got fired for speaking out about the truth. And there's a lot of people being silenced. That's why a lot of stuff is changing. Because they trying to keep this shit on tight rein and on a leash. So, peep game and come in peace. Like me. Pure talk. But yeah, man, y'all get to it. Go make your money. Go get on your hustle. Go take care of your kids. Go see your love if they just getting off third shift. Whatever you got going on, live life. Stay loyal. Stay solid. Be full of love, man. And always think and speak positive. Pure talk, man. Y'all have a good one, man. And do not take that motherfucking vaccine.
Hey, for real, I'm gonna see what she got afraid of. We'll ride up. We'll pull up over there.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the finest of them all? Ricky Prince come around, all the bad bitches fall. Ricky, can't you